Hi there, welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Well, today we are going to continue with the parts of speech. So far, we've covered the noun, the pronoun. Yep, we sure have. So today we're going to cover the verb and the adjective, one of the first of the two descriptors. There's the adjective and then there's the adverb, which is for next time. Yes, indeed. Please make sure you have your notes out so you can add to them what we have behind the teacher, Miss Faust, on the board there. Okay? Are you ready to begin? Let me check and see. Yep, you got your paper out. You got those notes. Oh, great. You got your pen and pencil. You are so ready. Let's do this. Let us get going. So as I said, parts of speech, the verb and adjective today. Everyone have that? Make sure you jot everything down. The verb, I need you to remember, is just one word. Action. That's what the verb is all about. It's about action. I'm not going to have you memorize, present tense of this and this verb and the past tense of that and the simple future of this and the future of that. No, we're not going to worry about that. As long as you understand that there are two types of verbs, that is all I need you to remember. Okay, so for definition, action. That is the definition. Action. The two types of verbs are, number one, what we call doing, and number two, state of being. Those are the two types. Yes, when it comes to a test, for example, if I ask you for the definition of verb, please do not give me doing. That is is one of the two types. The definition, again, action. I know, doing, action, so close. So there's a fine difference. Definition, type. When we are talking about doing, we're talking about to eat, to jump, to sing, to dance, to read, to journal, to garden, to play. Those wonderful words. Everyone understand? Here we have a small, or shall we say, short list. Okay. State of being. Now, with your doing, obviously, you're going to see something happening. If someone's talking, you're going to see them. If they're dancing, you're going to see them making moves and the like. But with state of being, you can't. So you might say to yourself, wait a minute, how could that be a verb? Where's the action? Yes, that's a good question. That's a good thought. But yes, state of being is still considered to be a verb. You can't actually do any of it. It's just sort of there. That's why we call it state of being. And a state of being works off of your to be verbs. If you remember those, such as am, I am, he is, we are. So is and are the ones we focus on. We don't focus on am. So you can think of your state of being as your to be verbs. And there are only four. Is, are, and then the past tense. Was, were. So with the doing, we could say, let's get, a nice one. I have my examples. He ate a banana. Correct? Action. Doing. Whereas here, he is short. Here's your verb, your state of being. You can't is short anything, can you? You're just short. That's just it. It's a state of being. You're just short. Is short. That's it. Okay. He is smart. You can't is smart anything, but you're just smart. So keep that in mind. Okay? Do you have any questions? Are there any questions? No? Nothing at all? Sounds good. Just as a quick review, what part of speech is he? We cover the noun, we cover the pronoun. Now you have your verb. Which of the three? Any guesses? Oh, your pronoun? Yes. So in a sense, what I'm doing is labeling. At some point, you're going to be able to label this entire sentence. You're going to be able to take each word and go, it's a noun or it's an adjective. Oh, no, this is a verb. That's what we mean with labeling. Okay. If there are no questions, we'll move on to the adjective. As I said before, it's one of your descriptors. So you have a pair. Your adjectives and your adverbs are your descriptors. So what does that mean? They describe. That's their job. Verb is to show action. Pronoun is to what? Replace a noun. And of course your noun is to name, person, place, thing. What are the other two? Yes, idea and activity. Good job. So with our adjective, it describes the noun, the pronoun. That is its job. That's a pretty interesting job, isn't it? It keeps it busy. Wait till we get to the adverb. The adjective is the easier of the two. So I've been told. And sometimes it seems that way. Now, it does answer some questions, and I posed 3 of them. There are many more, but these are the key questions. How many, which one, which kind? Here is a list of words or categories that are adjectives. Won't be anything but adjectives. Your numbers answers how many, doesn't it? Your colors, which one, okay? And then these 3 here. A, and, not and, A-N, T-H-E. They are your articles, okay? That's what they are technically. Technically, they're articles. Remember that, please. But they function as adjectives. Keep that in mind. These 2 are your general. This one is your specific. Please give me the apple. We'll use that first. Please give me the apple. There's a bowl and there's an apple. We know exactly which one because this identifies which one. Whereas if we have a bowl and there are 4 or 5 apples in there and say, please give me an apple, you can reach in and pick whichever one. Very general. Does that make sense? So again, keep in mind, numbers, colors, and the articles will always be adjectives. So if I ever told you, now you know, this is what? An adjective is functioning as that, isn't it? But it's technically what? Yes, an article. Okay, do we understand this? Okay, good. Now, let's look at some examples, or at least 2. She bought a thick brown sweater. I already started labeling. She is a pronoun. Bought is a verb, but which verb is it? State of being or doing? Yes, it is your doing verb, isn't it? A thick brown sweater. Sweater is a noun. What's a? Yes, it's an adjective. Good job. And what does it describe? No, not thick. Remember, describes a noun or pronoun. Where's your noun? Right here. So that's why when in grammar books you see the arrows, they're telling you that is what this word here describes. So if it goes from here to there, it's describing that word. Sometimes it could go from here to there. We'll see that example. What about thick? Could answer which kind, couldn't it? So yes, it's an adjective. So these 2 are adjectives. What does it describe? It too goes to sweater. You can actually have 50 words describing sweater. Amazing, huh? Brown, we already said, it's a color. Yes, an adjective describing sweater. Good job. There you go. Does that make sense? It does? Good job. So in many cases, you will find that the adjectives will come before the noun, such as like right here. Okay? But then there will be cases where it comes before, no, I don't want to use that. It comes after something else. Yes, your pronoun. So with your noun, it tends to come before. The tall boy sang beautifully. The is an adjective. Tall is an adjective describing boy. Okay? But, so, this is a great example that shows you when we're talking about a noun, the adjectives will come before it. Because you would not sit there and say, she bought a sweater. She bought sweater a thick brown. What? Okay. Here we go. He is a pronoun. Is a verb. Which one? Yes, state of being. What about hungry? What is that? An adjective. Okay, good job. What is it describing? Look at the definition. Describes a noun, a pronoun. Yes, they pronouns. Notice where the arrow is going. Okay. We would not say hungry he, would we? So with a pronoun, it's going to come after. But the key sometimes is, or most times, there's always an exception, folks. Always. State of being verbs will be there. Could say he was hungry. Again, state of being. You'll see that it's almost like a connector. When you have a setup like this, a state of being verb will pop in. Are there questions? Any questions at all? Let me see if there was anything else. Okay, so let's go back here. We said this was an adjective. Banana is what? Yes, good job. A noun. Come down here. He is what? Pronoun. Good. Is what? Your verb. So now what is short? Adjective. What is it describing? What does it describe? Look at the definition again. He. Exactly. So here is where the arrow would go from here to there instead of that way. Okay. A will describe banana. Okay. So if you had a sentence such as, Sandy bought a car. Sandy will be a noun, a proper noun actually, right? Bought your verb, A is your adjective, describing the noun car. It's as simple as that. Do you have any questions about either part of speech, the verb or the adjective, or understanding that when somebody asks you to label a sentence, in other words, look at all the words and figure out the part of speech, do you understand what labeling is? It is what I was doing here. No questions at all? That means you're ready for the assignment. Please make sure you jot this down. Here we go. For number 1, I need you to write 2 sentences. One sentence has one state of being verb and 2 adjectives. So look at your list, state of being, and come up with 2 adjectives. Look at my examples. One sentence with a one doing verb and 3 adjectives. Again, feel free to look at my examples right here. But be original. I'm looking for originality. Do you understand what to do here? 2 sentences, that's it. But each has something different. One state of being with 2 adjectives. One doing with 3 adjectives. Okay? And then number 2, what is your favorite season? Everyone understand what I mean with season? Such as spring, summer, fall, or some of us might say autumn, because that's technically the word. Winter. What is your favorite season? Okay? Be sure to just put it down there. That's your number 2. Any questions about this assignment? Nothing at all? You feel, oh, you can do this, you can handle this? Think about it. We are halfway there. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective. Oh, Now come the tough ones. Oh, but the last one's an easy one too. Okay, when you're done with this, please send it on off to me today, and I hope you have a very good day. Till next class session, take care and bye-bye.